really like the way you've been playing on the offense tonight.
Hey, thanks, Coach. I really feel like I've been able to step up my game a lot lately.
I know how hard you've been working. Keep it up. Just don't forget the other side of the ball, okay?
Don't worry, Coach. I won't forget. I got you.
Just because it's the middle of the night, that don't mean I won't hunt you down. 'Cause and I want you love. And I should be getting love.
A terrific view here of Philadelphia City Hall and the statue of William Penn standing atop it. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And as we get set to bring here, they put a 4-point win, though.
Seemed like they had the defense the entire game.
So here's Miami's starting group. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Williams with the passes it to McDaniels. On Philadelphia, on D. Puts it up from 15. The shot's good from McDaniel. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
And thanks for that story, Doris. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And so just over a minute and a half played. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. There's the total. The putback. Finally get the bucket. Noel's got his second bucket. And here Miami. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
It seemed like they were capable of it, but it just never happened.
Well, I didn't see it, Steve. I mean, you had much more faith in them than I did. I didn't think they were showing any signs of life. We were watching the same thing, but perceiving it differently.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
The 76ers lead it. Carter Williams with it. Boy, he was something else in the middle. And that 11's good. Noel. Noel. Napier passes to McDaniel. It's empty down low. The 76ers leading by 4. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Over to the left wing. Now here's Embiid. Here's the break. On the wing, Dang. The pass to McDaniel. On the money from 12 feet away. 8 points for him.
Off to a really solid start. He's knocked down 4 of his first 5 shots.
The dish to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Moving the ball around. Back to Carter Williams. Pass to Stanley. Misses off the left iron.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Wade dishes to Dang. Pass to McDaniel. And stolen by Noel. Here's McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Both teams changing it up here. The 76ers leading by 11. Now Carter Williams, right now averaging 15 points a game. Chandler inside the line. Here's Sims, and it's rejected. Here's Cole. Can't get it to go. They lead by 11. Lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And Steve Clark.
Of their guys in that first quarter, they came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gator Williams. And Grant is out there with Wilson Miller, and it's Sims in at the center. Here's Cole after the Sixers pick up 2. And the pass to McDaniel. Misses badly. Air ball. Carter Williams against Chalmers. Shot from 12. That's good. Chandler's got 5.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's Cole. Carter Williams covering. And from the top of the key, it's in there from McDaniel. He's got 10. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons.
Here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Here's Cole. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McDaniels comes in for Carter Williams. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Roten kicks to Embiid. Pass to Roten. No luck. Now the Heat take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, that was a tough loss for them. And defensively, I thought they had a lot of trouble guarding their bench players. It was strange. Their bench players came off and really scored big. And that
Didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought it was a good call.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with
delivered. He finished with 19 points and collected 6 huge complete performances from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
Doris, thank you again.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Now here's Roden. He's tightly guarded. Stanley, the pass to Noel. Here's McDaniels, defended by McDaniel. 76ers moving the ball around.
To the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Bosh with it, now guarded by Noel with the
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
McDaniels kicks to Rote, just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Luol Deng.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Napier. He hasn't yet put up points in this game. 76ers leading by 15. Embiid sets the pick for Roten. Pass to McDaniels. To the wing on the left. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Heat trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
The shot's good from McDaniel.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Miami. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
Well, it's a game of runs, right? They came out strong and got hot from the floor, which allowed them to build this lead.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball than...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a night so far for Cowboy. 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
For Jock Rivers. Up the backcourt, Napier. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Going into this one, guys, I mean, the numbers have improved.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The 76ers leading by 18. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Miami. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And checking out Philadelphia. Right behind them, just 1 spot down.
I think looking at the Sixers, they've gone a long way toward making the disappointment of last year a distant memory, way in the rearview mirror. They've given their fans a reason to be hopeful again.
They really have, Clark, and I give a lot of credit to the coaching staff because they've established a foundation here, an identity for this club, and I think finally they have...
Daniel, and it's off from 3-point range.
One of the few things that have gone their way today.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Drawn.
defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I
don't
like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games.
Williams. Noel with it. Now guarded by Napier. Passes to Day. He feeds it to Bosch. Miami no good on that time either.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
The offensive rebound, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw. He's off on the second. Good. He has 6.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Wade, right side. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2 minutes played. Draws foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Noel, witnessing out of him.
This is a night to remember for sure, guys.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Heat trail by 19. To the inside, it's deflected. Here's McDaniel. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. And that's now 21 points for Cowboy.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots.
Rebound by Napier.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your offense is going to be there for them.
Now the pass to Stanley. And shot. High post. Nice jump shot. Good. Carter Williams has got 12.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Cowboy. He's covered by Noel. And Chris Bosh with the slam. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Pass to McDaniels. 16 points. Orleans Noel.
His shooting's been outstanding, definitely.
Penetrating. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding to that, Steve, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Noel's got 8 points in the quarter. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Napier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight. The 76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Doubled by McDaniel. And he can't answer back. A three-pointer offline. Wade outside.
Exactly what they need to do right now. Attack the basket and hey.
Passes to McDaniels. Tries to save it. Down low. Here's Napier. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Pass to Stanley. Here's McDaniels. 6 points for him. This is to Carter Williams. Passes to McDaniels. Here's Stanley. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Back to Wade. Here, Cowboy. And that one's good. Cowboys got 23 points.
This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it.
Rebound by the Heat.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's McDaniel, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. 6th in steals, 7th in opponent points per game, and they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
What they try to do, Clark, is pressure the ball. I mean, you talked about the steals per game, and that's the key number of all those stats. They pressure the ball. They really create havoc for the offense. And when they take you out of the flow of your offense, it really makes the ball stop and the game becomes.
Now, Carter Williams. He's got, he banks in the layup. Carter Williams has got 14 points.
That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done.
Take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
20 seconds left in the third. Here's McDaniel. Miami no good on that time either. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. Here's Grant, and he jams it after taking a run.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Coming up next Wednesday.
And a look at our State Farm assist of the game. It's been some excellent court vision from Wade.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
Carter Williams and Roten pairing up in the backcourt. Wilson Chandler, pivot spot, manning in the middle. Carter Williams. Kick in Philadelphia. There's the pass to McDaniel. Carter Williams with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Carter Williams dishes to Roten. The feed now to Chandler. The offensive rebound. Here's Sims. Some solid defense from Bosch.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Zeller passes to McDaniel. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Roten's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see in a game.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. McDaniels comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. Roten kicks to McDaniels. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat trail by 14. Down low. Here's Chalmers. Out hard on the shot.
Mario Chalmers. 2 shots.
Points, but the clock stops.
It's up empty at the line. The 76ers leading by 14. McDaniels kicks to Roten. Noel passes to McDaniels. Right, hits off the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Here's McDaniel, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 27 points for Cowboy.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. McDaniels passes to Stanley. A second chance effort. And it's Noel missing. The Heat trail by 12. Okay, for an update on Wilson Chandler's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. The news is not all. It looks like a broken. If he were to miss a significant amount of games, it would be a huge blow to a team
RQ.
Terribly unfortunate turn of events here.
Well, yeah, you hate to see that happen. And in the meantime, you know, his team now has to compensate for the loss. Let's see how step up.
No good from Bosch.
And that's a shot he had to take.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Noel with it, now defended by McDaniel, and Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Napier's checked in. Heat on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The dish to Roten. They grab their own miss. And then big rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have been shot to his arsenal, but it's drained shot to his arsenal, but it's.
And here is Roten. Embiid sets the pick for Roten. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosh. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
It's all about communication, Kevin. You can't have too much of that as a team, and he's really leading, trying to gather his guys together.
Clark?
Well, I agree with all of that. I mean, when you're talking about orchestrating your offense and defense, that requires a lot of communication, understanding where people need to be and what everybody is doing right. And if mistakes are being made, those things have to be pointed out as well. As they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now. Excellent.
4 straight assists. Great team play.
Again. Roten with it. Clock at 6. The 76ers with another miss.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Napier kicks to Dang. Here's Napier. He's covered by Noel. Tries from 10. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 12 points. The basket from Napier.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass, leading to basketball.
Feeds it to Roten. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is off.
Boy, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
He hits the second from the line.
Looking at the game Roten has been having, he has 8 points and also a block shot.
Wade passes to McDaniel. Left side Bosch. Outside Dang. Now the pass to McDaniel. D all over him. Cowboys 31 points. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Roten. Let's find out what Doris Burke has.
Had some words for his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. The next message he had for them was that they should be attacking the basket on offense. He felt very strongly that the defense they're up against is vulnerable down low. A few late on the fly adjustments.
He feeds it to Dang. This one for three. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And possession. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Carter-Williams dishes to Embiid. The rebound by McDaniel.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebound.
Not there. You got to make that one. But
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. He's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Napier kicks to Dang. Pass to McDaniel. Pulls it up. That's good on the jump shot.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Here's McDaniels. Wade is covering. And it's good. Fought through contact.
matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think be considered
Them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And so the hard work is paying off tonight, putting another win in
the brink of sweeping the season series with this club. Once they polish off this win, there's just one more to go.
And it's not a short series either, Steve. It's a 4-game. How much do you think they'll be looking forward to that fourth game? I'm guessing a lot.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Noel. You have to love the way that he was closing out defensive trips. I mean, he would always body up and really be physical. That's why he ended up with so many boards. Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Well, good.
Or wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson, he's in for Bosch. And it's Norris Cole in for Napier. Carter-Williams, the pass to Aldemir. Shot clock. Wants to get it to Carter-Williams and does. Here's the teardrop. Miami grabs the miss. With the drive. Wide open look. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia wins it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of
Time to get going, guys. Today we're going to look at 2 more points of emphasis. Crashing the offensive glass and shooting at will. Let's get to it. Time to get going, guys. Today we're going to look at 2 more points of emphasis. Crashing the offensive glass and shooting at will. Let's get to it. Now, I've said this before, but this team is full of guys who are really good at hitting the offensive glass. Coach thinks it's a real strength of ours, especially when we go up against a team that's not particularly strong at rebounding the ball. Offensive boards gives us multiple opportunities to score on a single possession. So when Coach tells us to crash the offensive glass, we need to make sure we do it. That said, let's take a look at a couple of replays that should help everyone understand what we're expecting you to do. Let's take a look at this replay. Once the shot goes up, guys are in position. Look at the next point of emphasis Coach wanted me to go over is shooting at will. Now that doesn't mean jack up half-court shots as soon as you get the ball. It does mean if you get a solid open look in a spot on the floor where you are capable of scoring from, don't hesitate to put it up. Coach knows we have a team with a bunch of capable scorers, and he's going to want us to take advantage of that. So don't hesitate. Trust yourself and take the shot. So when Coach calls for us to shoot at will, if you got a good shot, take it. Now let me show you guys a couple of plays that demonstrate what shoot at will looks like. Okay, that's going to do it for today. There's no excuse not to know what's expected of you when Coach calls for either of these points of emphasis in a game. See you at practice.
You got it, Coach.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo. Check out situation. Men and my women, don't forget